Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's project, we're going to be working on this little SX500 dirt bike. We're going to replace the batteries. 5-year-old batteries is what they're telling me. And we're going to put some new ones in there. Everything's from Amazon. I'll drop links in the description. And we'll get this going. It's for my camera flip around. Sorry about that. So it's my son's buddy, his little dirt bike here. So I printed him these dust boots on my 3D printer about a year ago almost now. Those are holding up good. I also printed the slides inside that were worn out. All that's the stuff's available on Thingiverse, but I'll try and find those and drop them in the description as well. I might not be able to find those. I might have made those, I don't remember. But yep, here we go. So we got the charger and the new batteries. 12 amp hour, 12 volt, 12 amp hour. And there's 3 of them in there. Let's get going. All right, I got you guys on the chest cam and test this thing out. I got to get some tools. Hey Google, turn on the lightning lights. Allen wrenches, I don't remember what size they are, but that 4mm looks like it. Oh, yeah, I still need to clean. Yep, that's it. So we took all these bolts out. There's quite a bit of them. I'm not going to bore you guys with this, but in a nutshell, I'm going to take the bolts out around that plastic cover. Got to take the top part of the body off. Set all that stuff aside. Probably do this faster with a drill. Don't worry today. I like to take a magnet and stick it to something. So I got a magnet on the kickstand here that I put all my bolts on. All these bolts are the same size, so there's no particular order. So don't get worried about that. This process should be the same on the Razor MX 500 and 650. This little dirt bike is the SX 500, which is more of a supercross style. The front tire on this dirt bike is fatter and smaller diameter than the 600 and 650s. My son's got the MX 500, or yeah, 500 on his, I believe. But, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what this all looks like under here because no one's ever been in it that I know of, but we'll see how it looks. It's only a road bike. This thing never gets in the dirt, so it's pretty clean all the time. All right, I had a bolt on the bottom here that doesn't want to come out, so I used some the old PB blaster on it, let it soak for a little bit, and I'll try again. All right, all the screws are out. We're going to take this cover off. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh wow, those batteries are swelled. So if you look at the side profile of these batteries, it's got a lot of waves and ripples in it. These are definitely old and a huge fire hazard, especially if you leave them on the charger. But yeah, we're going to take those out. This little metal bracket that secures the top battery, as you can see, it's all loose in here. This was spot welded to the bottom, And so I'm going to have to fire my welder up and tack that back on for him. But yeah, otherwise this top battery just jiggle wiggles around in here. And I wouldn't feel comfortable putting it back together without welding that on there. You can see it just had a tiny little spot weld. Chinese. All right, we get these batteries out. We'll unwire it. And I'll take these to work. We recycle these, so these will be going to a good cause. All right, I got the top battery, the one that was on the top here, out. And I just wanted to show you guys how bad of shape this is in. If you look at the sides, that is supposed to be flat. This thing is almost round. Even the top has some bulging. I've seen a lot of these batteries at work go bad, and I've never seen one swell this bad. This thing is going to run amazing when I'm done. And these are not the original batteries. This is a Mighty Max battery. I do not believe these are the original, because I've noticed with Razer, what they do is they solder their wires directly to the terminals, and then they're covered in hot glue to protect them and insulate them. And this one has crimped on terminals, which they did a good job crimping them on, though. I got to give them that. So that makes this job easier. I was prepared to desolder and solder, and that's not going to be the case today. You just got to look at your wires and try and remember where they go. I got a pretty good photographic memory, but also got this video to look back on. If I were you, though, I would write them down, take a bunch of pictures. That way you know exactly where they go. And this is a good spot. You can see, zoom in. You can see where this bracket needs to be re-welded right there, like that. Up a little there, like that. And that broke off. That'll be easy fix. I'm even going to beef up the other side. I'm going to spot weld this one again, just to make sure in the future it doesn't come loose. All right, let's continue taking these batteries out and getting them out of the way. And I mean, wow, look at it even just sitting here on the bench. I can rock it back and forth. That is crazy. All right, got the 3 batteries out. Everything else looks great in the cabinet there. I'm going to get my wire feed welder out here in a minute. I'm going to prep that bracket and spot weld that, so stay tuned. Okay, so I got my bracket. When it comes to welding, I've been welding since I was 9 years old, so I've been around the block a little bit on this. Welding is like very similar to painting. If you don't prep your surface good enough before you weld, then the end result is not going to be what you're looking for. So you want to get this as clean as possible, get all the paint off, and even on the other side, I'm going to take this paint off. Same on the piece that broke off. We're going to prep this. That way when we go to spot weld this, it's clean. It'll be a clean melt. This powder coat, you don't want that to contaminate your weld, and then it would look good but not be strong at all. So. And what I'm using to prep is just a flap disc and my angle grinder, and it's pretty easy. You just there we go, so you get nice and shiny metal. Flip it over. Try not to sand my hand. There we go, nice and shiny. And it looks like more paint than powder coat. All right, now we'll get the Lincoln out. All right, our weapon of choice today is this 120 volt Lincoln wire feed welder that I've had forever. I've used the garden hose reel to hold my business parts, and I used an old 2-wheel dolly and made a tank holder. It makes it pretty portable and easy to store in the garage without taking up too much space. And it stands up pretty good in the back of the truck too. If you got to take it anywhere, it doesn't fall over that easy. Thankfully, it has never fell over. And Do not follow my safety protocol when it comes to welding. I shouldn't be wearing flip-flops and shorts, but I am going to wear eye protection. Got my Miller Elite hood here, so it costs more than the welder, I think. All right, let's get this going, and we'll weld it. All right. Okay, welding is done. The bottom side here, I've also sanded it back down smooth because this sets on top of the other batteries, and I didn't want that weld to gouge the new batteries or poke a hole of some sort. So I got a spot there, and then I tacked the other side as well to give it some more strength. And now I don't have any silver paint, so I got black. I'm just going to give it a coat of paint to help it protect from any rusting in the future. And there she is, she's painted. It's some Rust-Oleum Fusion. I like that paint, it seems to hold up better than other spray paints. No endorsement there, Fusion, but I'd love a sponsor. I use you guys a lot. Give that some time to dry. Let me set it out here in the sun. And about 15 minutes or so, it'll be dry. Yeah, we just something like that. All right. While that paint's drying, Rockstar, you see that there? Still waiting, buddy. No sponsorship shit, but you're in all of my videos. It's the bottom. Ah, well. Let's open these batteries up. All right. Same batteries, Mighty Max. So that's neat. If those others lasted 5 years like they say, man, that is amazing. Yep. Just a simple seal butt acid battery, 12 amp hour. I think these were $69 on Amazon or something like that. But what's this? Quick registration, huh? On your batteries, you want to take these little protecting clips off. They stop these from getting bent down or anything possibly shorting across them. Let's get the other ones out and we'll start throwing them in. So this is one of the new batteries. I want to show you how it's not bulged. You can see the cell divider lines in the casting there, but that's nothing. It is flat. And in fact, all the sides are flat. Yeah, that's what they look like new, and the other ones were well abused and used. Not abused, but just used. Alright, so we're getting these out. Okay, so we throw one in. Let's see if I can do this. Make sure you got your little foam pad under here that they came with. That kind of helps them vibration dampening. There we go. Nice. And while I'm in here, if you look, there's fuses. This bike has two, and I think they're 30 amp. And if you open this up, it's just an automotive fuse. It's a 30 amp fuse. If your bike stops running for any reason and you're like, I don't know what's wrong, which this one did. So I'm going to check this fuse. You can hold it up and get some light to shine through. But typically if it's burnt out, it gets really black in the middle. And you could even see the wire in the bottom there. That fuse is good. So I'm assuming it stopped going because of the batteries being expired and gave up the ghost. But so this goes on here from one battery to the other. Oh, you can't see that, can you? And I don't like these push connectors. It's going on really loose. So I'm going to get some pliers and squeeze these a little bit to give them a little more grab when they go onto the terminals of the battery. So I can get some pliers. All right, I'm back. I got my duck bills. I love these pliers. And I must use these to squeeze down. Oh man, I'm thirsty. Let me get a drink here real quick. Oh, let me set this down real quick. Love that stuff. Anyway, back to this. We're gonna just give them a little squeeze. You want to kind of close that gap a little without damaging anything. You can over squeeze these, is why I say that. Oops, I think I just over squeezed that one, but let's see if it goes on. Push that on there. Oh. Oh yeah, it goes on nice now with some friction. Then I like to take some corrosion preventative spray, battery corrosion preventative spray. It's just a spray-on protectant. I spray it right on the terminals, and it kind of seals them in with a little coat of, I think it's a wax-based something. Don't know. But we're gonna do the other now. Actually, we got to set that third battery up there. We're ready for our bracket. Let's go get our bracket. Should be dry now. So it's dry to the touch. We're good. Sorry for the bouncing. And this will go. Oh, we need our pad. You can kind of see the shape on these of how it was. It looks like that was there like that. Oh, I see, they had that one on the bottom. Where was this one at? This had to go on top. Yeah, this was here. Okay, that was there. I don't like how that's bent up. Let's give that a little love there. Nice little fillet. Now it'll go around the batteries like it's supposed to. Come on, Razor. You could have saved like $1 for every 15 dirt bikes you made if you'd have just cut that little piece of foam out. Alright, 1 second. Alright. Got that all on. Got the battery terminals sprayed and on. Just putting the top bolts in this upper battery bracket. I was going to title this video as a easy DIY battery replacement video, but since someone's already been in here, sorry about that. Someone's already been in here before and done this, so it's not an accurate description. You would have to unsolder these or cut your wires off your old battery. Okay. My brothers are addicted to fishing, so I mean, they just keep sending me, you know, fishing related pictures, which is awesome. You know, I love fishing too. I really think they live, breathe, and eat fishing. Hold on a second. Anyway, I love my brothers. Let's get that bolt in there without making this too long of a video, but I just wanted to add, this is still a DIY video, but you can at least see what's going on under this cover. So you can see if it's something that you would tackle yourself. This is your ESC, your electronic speed controller. See how there's dirt in them fins? Whenever you're in here, clean that out, because these are the cooling fins that keep that thing cool. And you want to keep it as clean as possible, and dirt is an insulator. So I'll be cleaning that out too. But, all right, let me pause and continue on in a minute. Okay, so I got this battery in, it's good. I can't help but to hear this song and just wonder, I recognize it from somewhere. Huh. Okay, got my handy little brush here. I'll just clean these fins out. Okay. Try not to get any wires under anything. Do not want to pinch a wire. Just make sure everything's out from under that. Okay. Get it out there. There you go. Perfect. We're almost there. I'm gonna hit the gas when we're done. See if we got some juice, and then throw it on the charger. Let it charge fully, and then let them know it's ready for. Oh, I want to oil this chain too. But let them know it's ready to come pick up. There she is, all done. Batteries are good. We're secure. The bracket's not broke anymore, so now when he's hitting jumps on the sidewalk with my son, nothing's going to be shaking loose in there. I'm going to reach over. We're going to hit the switch. Turn it on. Okay, we're on. Hit the gas. Yeah, we're good. It even says full up here on the little display. But I know these batteries, they don't ship them with a full charge, so you're going to want to top them off once you get them in. Put this cover back on now. Get her all buttoned up, oil the chain, and we'll be good to go. It's all done, guys. Everything works good. If I had any advice, it would be to take your time, write down any wire colors or where they go if you got to draw it out, or take pictures. But all in all, it was a very simple install. Just 3 batteries, and good to go for another 5 years. Thanks for watching, guys.